Hello, beautiful friends. This is Erica with Crystal Rose Insights, here to do a reading for those of you who are currently not in communication with your soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart. This is going to be a reading especially for those of you that are in that separation phase. You're in a pause and you're not having communication. So this is going to be a special video just for those of you that aren't having direct physical three-dimensional communication, whether that be texting or seeing each other. So this is a special reading just for you guys. We're going to take a look at the overall energies and then the divine masculine and divine feminine and what they're currently going through. So before I get started, I want to say a huge welcome to everyone who's here, and really you guys you're the reason why I do this and I do this work, is the incredible clients I have, those of you that are here just on the channel watching and commenting and liking and subscribing. This is intended to be a place of empowerment, and I love that this is a place also of positivity. It's really, really the intention I've set for this channel, and each and every one of you make this what it is. So thank you for being here and all your support. You know, your donations, your readings, your sessions you do with me, and just even you being here and participating in the conversation, that's super important. There are a lot of people here on this journey that if you feel called to share a comment about your experience, guarantee you that someone will benefit from that. So we're all here supporting each other, and all of that good stuff. If you do want a private reading, the information's down in the description box below. And okay, so the other thing too is this reading is intended to be timeless, meaning no matter when I'm recording it, if you are drawn to watching it and the messages resonate, it's because that's how Spirit has brought you here, to hear the messages when it's the right time for you. And I have gotten a lot of emails recently from people that watched videos from about a year ago, and they're like, I can't believe you did that a year ago, but it's exactly what's happening in my life right now. So that is how Spirit works. And so, again, being a general reading, there will be some messages that resonate, some that won't, and because there are a lot of you watching. So, but this is going to be targeted at those that are currently not in communication. So I do have this beautiful rose quartz point here, this tower. And to me, this just really it felt like it wanted to be here because this is really about the foundation, building a foundation of love of self. Okay, divine love of self, really, truly loving oneself. So that's here to support that. So what I want to do is let's get started. I feel like there's something else I wanted to share, but I'm totally blanking right now. So I'm just going to let that go. And if it's meant to come up, it will. So let's see what's going on with the kind of the progression here of where, if you guys are not in communication, let's see what Spirit's going to bring forth for that. So recent past here, we have this the 6 of Swords. So things have been starting to go into more calmer waters. There's been this energy of like having gone through this little tempest, this time of change, and this time of like mental confusion, and it does feel like things are getting better. The current energies here are that even though there's been some turmoil or some growth or some spiritual learning that's happened, potentially some change that's led to this coming forth now, to where the current energies are the 2 of Pentacles, which really is the energy of trying to figure out and juggling, like, kind of what do I want in my life? If I know what I want in my life, how is it fitting into my current life? But there is this energy of a little bit of, okay, now that things are in calmer waters, I want to figure out how I want to integrate things. And, what's coming through this process is this King of Swords energy, which is the energy of getting real clarity, wanting to make a decision, needing to make a decision, being very decisive. So he kind of cuts through the crap and just gets to where he knows what he wants, and he has that clarity and that truth. But it does feel like this is what's coming. So for this particular group, it's like there definitely is some energy of things having improved recently. that's caused then now this, okay, I want to figure this out. I want to understand. I want to bring, how do I figure out how to integrate this into my life? This new knowledge, this new understanding, this new calm and peace. So it does feel like this could be some of you guys where potentially if your divine counterpart has been in a karmic situation in a long-term relationship, this could indicate that this could be for some of them who have potentially moved on or started to move on from that partnership to move into living from higher consciousness, living from their fuller selves. And that's possibly what they're juggling right now, is they're starting to just figure out, okay, what's this new life and who am I showing up as in this new life? So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now for the overall relationship. But let's get some specifics here for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So in this scenario, let's see where the divine masculine's overall energy is. How is he coming up in this? So yeah, so he's feeling more balanced. When he's getting the Six of Pentacles, he's definitely feeling like he's got some balance coming in. He's got a little bit more to give. Again, it could be after he's come through some sort of a big life change that has been trying and challenging emotionally, even if it's a good change. He does feel like he's coming more into balance, which is why then he's in this place where he's feeling like things are calmer. Recently, things have gotten calmer. And now he's in this place where he's really gaining this clarity. Because it's almost like, you know, when you're just so, like you have so much coming at you and you're dealing with so much, you can only deal with so much on your plate. So it does feel like his plate has cleared a little bit energetically, which will allow him to gain a new clarity. This King of Swords, this sword energy is going to cut through all of that and to come to this really beautiful point of clarity. Let's see what the divine feminine's overall energy is coming through as the Magician. So she's definitely in this energy. She can feel it. She can feel there's something happening here. So what she's really learning how to do is tame her fears and realize that she is she is the Magician. She has the ability to manifest. She can feel it manifesting. It does feel like this group of divine feminines that this is relating to is really discovering that they are powerful beyond anything they've ever known. This is the awakening. It's like, hey, life doesn't happen to me. I create what happens to me. I create my life. I create my reality. And it does feel like for this divine feminine, it's like if you've been waiting for this time to come where there's more balance, less confusion, less all of that. This is what is, this is what you're seeing. It's like you're almost seeing the fruits of your labor is what they're telling me. So let's see where he is in his headspace right now relating to his divine feminine. So he's still in hermit mode. He's still learning about himself. He's still being very quiet. And obviously, this is a reading for those of you guys who are not in communication. He is in hermit mode. He's going within. He's still learning. He's still in. This is what he's doing right now. But he is learning a lot about himself, but he's doing it in an energy of solitude. So it does continue to feel like he's mentally just trying to process and, what am I learning from this? What do I really want? What matters to me? And all that good stuff. So he's in the hermit mode in his headspace, and let's see where he is in his heart space right now. He's in the Two of Swords. So he is getting a lot of he's just trying to decide and juggle and figure things out. He could be, his heart is, it could be that he's deciding, it feels like this is, because this can be the energy for me. I like to call it the ostrich energy sometimes, which is you hide your head in the sand and pretend there's not a problem. And so it does feel like he's going inward because his heart is, it's like he's facing sides of his heart that he may not have seen before or felt before. It's almost like the battle of the head and the heart in the heart space. I don't know why they're giving it to me like that. They just are, so I'm going to relay that information. But he is feeling a little bit torn. He is feeling like he needs to make a decision of really... I feel like it's about how to proceed specifically, but it just feels like his heart's still needing to mend a little bit because I get the vision. It's funny because we're getting the Hermit in the head space and then the Two of Swords in the heart space. It's like I said, it's like it's flip-flopped to some degree, but it feels like he's deciding whether to follow his heart in some way. Like there's something there. We'll get some more cards and see what's happening though. But let's get with the Divine Feminine, where she's in her head space and her heart space. Where is she in her head space right now? She's in the Two of Cups. So wow, Two of Cups. She's thinking partnership. She wants it. She knows what she wants. She's holding the energy of still, you know, having that partnership, having that love. You know, she's standing here and there's this angel flying in behind her because he's got her back. It's like she knows spiritually that she's taking the lead right now, energetically. And so she's kind of holding that space for him to come flying in when it's time. But she's got, you know, she's got love on her mind, because it does feel like it feels like she's getting some energetic signs, synchronicities, potentially communication in the dream state. There's something going on that's making her realize that this is actually shifting and changing and manifesting for her. So let's see where she is in her heart space. She's in the Seven of Cups. So she's still in this place too, where she knows that because she has this ability to manifest and be the magician energy, she's being very careful about where she's putting her energy. It's like she's realizing that she can choose the life that she wants to have. And so she's in the process of making sure that she doesn't, like, she's like, I'm getting the image, she's placing her order with the universe. Like, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I want this. These are the things that matter to me, and all these other things don't. So it's interesting to get these three cards for this group of Divine Feminine, because again, you're not in communication in the three-dimensional world, but this is the phase you're at. And this is really part of the awakening process, is realizing that you are this manifesting magical being that is not limited by fear, not limited by constructs or societal constructs. Like, you are a powerful, magical, badass, divine being. And so this is really the process that's happening here. So let's see here what the Divine Masculine is currently working on. So what is Divine Masculine working on at this time? Yeah, so here we get Hermit and Four of Swords. So he is really trying to figure this out. He knows that he's got some more figuring out to do. He's taking a little bit of a break because it's like he's just doing what he has to do to continue to process, continue to learn, to continue to get to this King of Swords energy, this clarity. So he is working on making sure that he's being balanced and that he's not being overrun. And that he's not like... that he's making sure that he's not trying to take on too much mentally. It's like he's being prudent about it. It's like he realizes he has a lot to learn and a lot to figure out, but he's also not necessarily rushing the process just to get it done because it's uncomfortable right now. He's being smart about it. He wants to make sure he gets the real clarity and the truth. So let's see what the Divine Feminine is currently working on. The Sun. Having confidence, you know, she's really building this confidence. It does, again, look at these amazing cards on this side of the Divine Feminine here. So this is really interesting because it's like he's kind of hermiting and going in and learning, but she's kind of gone through a bit of this phase already, and she's almost emerging out this other side, feeling really good, confident, even though there's no, you know, quote unquote reason to be confident on the external realm. This is an internal journey. So this is what's so beautiful about this. So she's really working on her confidence. She's working on just containing that beautiful energy that is the manifesting energy, which is when the Divine Feminine's in her power. She is just a light-filled being. Well, even Divine Masculine, not just Divine Feminine, but... So right now, what he wants you to know is the Three of Pentacles. So he's really focused on learning. He's doing work. He could be really focused on his job and his career right now. Because the Three of Pentacles can be this energy of just being a team player, working hard, making sure that he's getting things in order. This could be why his energy is coming more into the Six of Pentacles, which is about balance, having enough to give. And a lot of this is if he's been through a big change in his life, he really, it's like he's trying to get one thing done at a time and get things done in the right order, you know, not jumping right into relationship immediately, but taking care of business, taking care of like stability, all of that. So, but this is also the energy of still needing help and support from others. So, yeah, it just feels like he's kind of work focused right now. But it's like the work is giving him the ability to go inward a little bit emotionally. You know, it's like that safety zone. It's like, okay, I've got work. And within there, like, these are my boundaries, my work is my boundaries, but within it, I'm going to just go inward a little bit. So let's see what the Divine Feminine wants the Divine Masculine to know. The King of Pentacles, sorry. So she sees that he's working. She knows he's working hard. She's acknowledging what he's doing right now because that stability is very important. To have that stability, it's hard to be emotionally open and available and open-hearted if you're really worried about finances and stability and things in the physical plane. So she's cheering him on here. It's interesting because it's like she's saying, hey, listen, I know you're working hard. Things are coming into balance. You're still learning about yourself. But I see you getting there. I trust in your ability to get there, Divine Masculine. That's one of the things, too. It's like, just, the Divine Feminine truly trusting that he's going to do his work and end up where he needs to be. So I think that's really, really, that's a big point, because a lot of Divine Feminines often are like, but wait, is he going to do his work? Like, what can I do to help him? And it's like, no, it's not your job to help him. He can help himself. You do you. And so that's a transition phase in this journey for a lot of Divine Feminines. So the fact that this group of Divine Feminines is coming through is in that place is really awesome. All right, I'm just going to get one message of love here before I move on here. But like, let's see what the guidance is here about those of you that this is resonating for. Let's see what the message is for you. You are limitless. See, you're powerful beyond anything. It says, recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So, Divine Feminine leading the way energetically. She's discovering that. She's owning it. She's starting to move into this energy. He's going to be there too eventually, but he's also realizing that he's going beyond where he's been before. This is why he's in hermit mode. And he's juggling this new understanding about himself. The more spiritual understanding of what he's just been through. So, there is the reading for those of you guys that are in separate or not in communication. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go over to my Vimeo channel and I'm going to continue this reading, and we're going to get details on the union relating to these two divine counterparts. So if this is sounding just like you and your divine counterpart, then I'm going to, in the next video, go into, let's look at the union energies. So what are the combined energies of the union? What needs to be worked through? What advice needs to be, what advice or guidance does Spirit have for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine about the union energies, and get a little bit more detail about how they're relating to the union itself, okay? So that's going to be over on my Vimeo channel. If this is resonating, you feel like joining me over there, I'll put the link down below to the video. And if not, I hope this was helpful. And if you do want a private reading with me, the information is down below. And I wish you guys so much love. Until next time. Bye.